Kids Radio Show. Tune in to Kids Radio. It's never too late, we're always ready for a show. Tune in to Kids Radio. The songs that you hear will help your music sense to grow. Tune in to Kids Radio and start your hands to clapping or tap your little toe. Tune in to Kids Radio and listen, we're ready to go.
Hello, everyone. I'm sure you've seen game shows on TV before. Well, this week I was invited to appear on a very strange game show called Name That Trick-or-Treat Tune. I knew that you could win big prizes on game shows, so I decided I'd go to the studio where the game show was being filmed. It turned out to be a very unusual experience.
We'll return with more Kids Radio Show after this.
Hello again, and welcome to Name That Trick-or-Treat Tune. I'm Leo Gumbo, your master of ceremonies. As you know, contestants on the show must correctly guess the name of the Halloween tune we play for them. If they guess correctly, then they're in store for a nice treat from our sponsors. But if they guess wrong, we have a trick for them that may not be so nice. Let me ask you, the studio audience, how would you like to see a few tricks played on the contestants, huh? That's the spirit, audience. I can tell you're a good group. Hey, let's have our contestants out here on the stage right now so we can begin playing Name That Trick-or-Treat Tune. Our first contestant is Ray Cumberbund, a costume shop attendant and part-time milkman. Ray, welcome to Name That Trick-or-Treat Tune.
Thank you, Leo. I watch the show at home all the time. I can't believe I finally made it on the show.
Yeah, I guess you feel pretty lucky, don't you?
Luck had nothing to do with it. Don't you remember, Leo? You said you could get me on the show if I would just deliver free milk to your home for the next few years.
Well, that's enough small talk. Let's meet our next contestant, Miss Carolyn, hostess for the KIDS radio show.
Oh, thank you, Leo. I'm so pleased to be here.
Now, we're going to begin playing Name That Trick-or-Treat Tune. As you know, after we finish playing the tune, the contestant who thinks they know the title must hit the buzzer button right in front of you before the other one does. If you answer is correct, you win a treat. But if it's wrong, then you receive a trick.
Is this the buzzer button, this thing shaped like a skull?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to try it out once. Here go. Oh, ow! It shocked me.
That's because it's not time to push it yet. Now, here's your first song. Listen, and then you can name that trick-or-treat tune.
There's a special night called Halloween. Goblins, ghosts, and spooks are seen. Skeletons will dance and witches fly on their broomsticks through the sky. Ooh, ooh, it's Halloween. Ooh, it's Halloween. Halloween's the time we'll trick or treat, but beware of who you meet. Maybe underneath that costume you'll meet someone who'll scare you. Boo! Halloween. Halloween time is such great fun. Get your costumes, everyone. Let's carve jack-o'-lanterns too. Halloween's fun for me and you. Ooh, it's Halloween. There's a special night called Halloween. Goblins, ghosts, and spooks are seen. Skeletons will dance and witches fly on their broomsticks through the sky. Ooh, it's Halloween. Halloween time is such great fun. Get your costumes, everyone. Let's carve jack-o'-lanterns too. Halloween's fun for me and you. Ooh, it's Halloween. Ooh, it's Halloween.
I know it. I know the title.
Very good, Mr. Cumberbund. What's your guess?
That song is called Broomsticks Through the Sky. A beautiful little number.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Cumberbund. The judges say you're wrong, so now it's time for you to have a trick. You don't have to continue playing, Mr. Cumberbund. You can leave right now before we begin the trick. But that means Miss Carolyn wins the treat. What do you want to do?
I want to go on, Leo. I'll take the trick.
Hey, that's a sport. Here it is. Hold this bomb in your hands. That's good. Now, all you have to do is recite the poem, The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere, before the fuse burns down. Ready? Here we go.
Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere.
Well, that was a very short fuse. Are you ready for the next song?
Yes, I'm set.
And you, Mr. Cumberbund, are you ready?
What did you say?
Good, here's your next song. So name that trick-or-treat tune.
Halloween, Halloween, Halloween is coming. Halloween, Halloween, coming soon. What about the witches? Frightening on their brooms. Black cats, creepy little black cats, howling, yowling out of tune. Little ghost, goblin folks floating past the windows. There they go, past the
I think I know that song, but I'm not sure.
Well, Miss Carolyn, you have 5 seconds to make up your mind.
I just don't know. I guess I'll just have to take a wild guess.
Time's up. What do you say, Miss Carolyn?
Oh, I don't know. I'll just guess that it's called Halloween.
What a stupid guess.
The judges say that's the correct title, Miss Carolyn. You win a point in the game, which brings you closer to winning a big treat at the end of the show.
What? You mean that silly guess was right?
And now, on to the next song. Name that trick-or-treat tune.
I am a witch, and my name is Tilly. And I am going to scare you silly. Halloween night, when the moon is bright, I'll fly on my broom and come into your room. You'll be fast asleep, and you won't hear a peep. Close to your bed, I will stand near your head. I'll whisper in your ear, and you'll hardly hear. And I'll say, boo!
I know it. I know this one.
Let's hear it, Mr. Cumberbund.
It's called I Am a Witch.
No, sorry. But it's called Tilly the Witch. Do you wish to go on or you want to quit now?
I'm not sure. My clothes are still smoking from that last trick.
If you don't, Miss Carolyn wins the treat.
I'll take the trick.
Good boy, Mr. Cumberbund, and here it is. Stand over here under this large black pot. There, that's fine.
Hey, what's that bubbling noise?
That, Mr. Cumberbund, is hot tar because your trick is to be tar and feathered. Here goes.
What? Wait, I don't know.
May I put on the feathers?
Be my guest.
Oh, this is a lot of fun.
And now, for the next tune. Someone give Mr. Cumberbund a rag to wipe off his hands so he won't mess up the buzzer button.
Hunting we will go, said one little ghost to another little ghost. A hunting we will go. It's Halloween, you know. We'll scare the people so, said two little ghosts to another little ghost. Come on and join the fun. We'll boo at The three little ghosts got together and found a witch's broom. It was neat to wear a sheet and fly through everybody's room. They scared all the folks with their very scary jokes and said, we'll miss this so. Until next year, you know, when a haunting we will go. A haunting we will go. The three little ghosts got together and found a witch's broom. It was neat to wear a sheet and fly through everybody's room. They scared all the folks with the very scary jokes and said, we'll miss this so. Until next year, you know, when a haunting we will go. A haunting we will go.
I know I'm right this time. Besides, what more can you do to me anyway?
Then let's hear your guess, Mr. Cumberbund.
That was a McGuire Sisters number.
Right, but that's not the title.
It's entitled, Mr. Pumpkin.
Oh, so sorry, Mr. Cumberbund. Are you ready for a trick?
Oh, of course. What else can you do to me at this point?
Hey, that's the spirit. On this trick, we first sprinkle some spiffy dog yummies all over the tar sticking to you.
Go ahead. Just add the dog yummies to the feathers.
Then we let loose the Great Danes from the Hamlet Dog Training Academy to make friends with you.
What? No! They smell the dog yummies. Get them away. Get them out of here.
Well, Mr. Cumberbund tries to evade all the Great Danes. Let's listen to the next song and name that trick-or-treat tune.
One is a jack-o'-lantern, looking at me, looking at me. Two are the little goblins, as scary as they can be. Three are the three little owls in the tree. Four are the skeletons dancing, you see. Five are the frightening witches, all ready for Halloween.
Miss Carolyn, you hit the buzzer, so what do you think it is?
I think that last song was called One is a Jack-o'-lantern.
Correct, Miss Carolyn. You are now 1 point closer to the big treat of the day. But let's not forget Mr. Cumberbund. Hey, you did a good job there losing those Great Danes by climbing the stage curtains, Mr. Cumberbund.
I knew the title to that last song. She just beat me to the buzzer, that's all.
Now, Mr. Cumberbund, let's be a good sport. Let's see which one of you can be the first to name this next trick-or-treat tune.
You watch your hand this time, sister. I'm a desperate man.
I've been working on my costume all the livelong day. I've been working on my costume. Watch out, I'm on my way. When you see me at your doorbell, you'll know what I mean. I've been working on my costume, 'cause it's Halloween. Little bit of this, little bit of that, itty bitty pillow to make me fat. Wig upon my head, sheet from off my bed, all because it's Halloween. I've been working on my costume all the livelong day. I've been working on my costume. Watch out, I'm on my way. When you see me at your doorbell, you'll know what I mean. I've been working on my costume, 'cause it's Halloween. crazy kind of nose, crazy kind of beard. Don't know what I am, but I look weird. Paint is on my face, powder every place, all because it's Halloween. I've been working on my costume all the livelong day. I've been working on my costume, watch out, I'm on my way. When you see me at your doorbell, you'll know what I mean. I've been working on my costume, 'cause it's Halloween. Aunt Matilda's hat, Uncle Louie's vest, no one's gonna know me from the rest. Red pajama top, Mother's kitchen mop, all because it's Halloween. I've been working on my costume all the livelong day. I've been working on my costume, watch out, I'm on my way. When you see me at your doorbell, you'll know what I mean. I've been working on my costume, 'cause it's Halloween.
It's called I've Been Working on the Railroad. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Oh, almost, Mr. Cumberbund, but not quite. It's called I've Been Working on My Costume.
But that's what I meant. I meant that.
Ready for your trick?
Oh, shoot the works. What do I have to lose at this point?
Well, now you get a free ride in one of the trucks we have here from one of our sponsors, the Harding Cement Company. All you have to do is ride in the cement mixer truck.
Well, that sounds easy enough.
And our stagehands will even help you in it. That's it. Upsy daisy, Mr. Cumberbund. Oh, I forgot to mention that you'll ride in the back of the truck.
What? But that's the cement mixer. Wait! Oh, no!
He sure is a good sport.
Yes, he is. Let's give Mr. Cumberbund a hand, shall we? While we wait for him to finish his ride in the cement mixer.
We'll return with more Kids Radio in a moment.
Now that Mr. Cumberbund has finished his ride in the cement mixer, we're ready to continue playing Name That Trick or Treat Tune. Hey, how was the ride, Mr. Cumberbund?
Let's just say it beats anything I've ever been on at a carnival. And the cement seems to have hardened my thinking somewhat.
Well, we'll see about that because we're about to listen to another tune, so get ready on that buzzer.
What can we be? What can we be?
What can we be for Halloween?
Let's all be clowns.
We'll be the silliest clowns around.
Everybody make a funny face, then jump and wiggle all over the place. We'll be clowns,
The silliest clowns around.
let's all be monsters. We'll be hairy, scary monsters. Everybody make a monster face like a witch or a ghost in a scary place. We'll be monsters. Hairy, scary monsters. Let's all be monkeys.
We'll be funny little monkeys.
Everybody make a monkey face and then do your tricks all over the place. We'll be monkeys.
Funny little monkeys.
Halloween.
Well, Mr. Cumberbund, you buzzed, so what's your guess?
It's entitled, What Can We Be for Halloween?
Absolutely correct, Mr. Cumberbund. That cement mixer riot really caused you to do some hard thinking after all. Now we come to the point of the show for the big bonus. The next quiz is worth 2 big points, so if you get it correct, Mr. Cumberbund, you will win with more points than Miss Carolyn has accumulated.
Well, that sounds very fair to me.
Just stay out of my way, sister.
But there is a catch. The next song is not a song at all. It's a Halloween story and rather spooky. All you have to do is tell us the title of the story. Ready? Here goes.
Once there was an old woman who lived all alone out in the countryside. There were no neighbors nearby, and she had neither dog nor cat. The nearest village was 6 miles away, and the people in the village never paid very much attention to the old lady. As a matter of fact, the only time anyone ever saw her was during the Halloween season, when they would drive out to her place to buy pumpkins, 'cause she grew the biggest pumpkins of anyone in the area. One morning, the old woman went out in the garden to pick string beans, and there, lying in the row next to the beans, she found a skinny toe. She took the skinny toe into the house and placed it in a small box, which she then placed at the back of a closet. The rest of the day passed without event, but that night when she went to bed, the wind began to howl and moan, and away in the distance, she seemed to hear a voice cry out, "Who's got my skinny toe? Who's got my skinny toe?" The wind grew stronger and began to howl around the house, and the old woman pulled the blankets over her head, but the voice seemed to get nearer. "Who's got my skinny toe? Who's got my skinny toe?" The wind now became a gale, and then, as suddenly as it had begun, it stopped. For a moment, all was quiet, and then the voice came again. "Who's got my skinny toe?" The old woman curled up in her bed and hugged the blankets about her, and then she heard the stairs begin to creak as though something or someone was walking up them. The door to the bedroom slowly opened with a creak that sent shudders racing through her. Something seemed to slip through the door and began to creep over the floor. Suddenly, a voice right next to the bed cried out, "Who's got my skinny toe? Who's got my skinny toe?" "You've got it!"
Get away! Get away! I was here first! The treat is mine! All mine, I tell you!
Oh, if you want it that badly, go ahead and guess.
Okay, Mr. Cumberbund, what was the title of that last Halloween story?
It's called The Skinny Toe!
Unbelievable! You are a big winner of the big treat, Mr. Cumberbund. Miss Carolyn, thank you for appearing. You'll receive our consolation prize of a trip around the world for 1 year with all expenses paid, and I'm sorry you couldn't win the big treat.
Oh, thank you, Leo. I enjoyed playing the game.
And now for your big treat, Mr. Cumberbund. We're going to send you for a Halloween weekend to beautiful and scenic Transylvania.
What?
You'll be staying in the beautiful Count Drac Castle Hotel, where all the meals are on you.
Wait a minute! I'll take a consolation prize!
You'll enjoy the drifting fogs, the bewitching room service at the unforgettable Barren Woods, and best of all, your trip on our slow freighter to Transylvania, the Maroon, begins right now.
What?
The stagehands will make sure you get aboard safely.
Wait! No, I've changed my mind! Give it to Miss Carolyn! We can swap! Help, no, let me go!
Well, it looks like Mr. Cumberbund just can't wait to go. So until next week, thank you for dropping in to Name That Trick or Treat Tune.
We'll return with more Kids Radio Show right after this.
I didn't win. Sometimes it's better to lose. But you'll never lose if you're here with me every week. Till next time, bye.